Well, welcome to another Classics World video, and today I'm particularly excited because I'm about to be reunited with a car that I first knew about 25 years ago. It's going to be running as a project car through the pages of Classics World magazine throughout 2024 with our friends at Machine Mart, but it's perhaps better known to my colleague here, Martin Knowles, the editor of Car Mechanics. So let's pop the garage door and find out what we've bought.
But first, our friends at Lancaster Insurance are running monthly giveaways. You can win all sorts, from experience days to tools, restaurant vouchers and tech. So click the link below at the end of the video to enter their latest competition.
Right, so introducing our new project car for Classics World, a 1989 Volkswagen Jetta GTi 16 valve. Now, Martin, we're very confused over the badge, aren't we? Because
yes,
they were definitely GTIs by this time.
Yes.
16 valve, same engine as the Golf GTI.
Yes.
And they added the GTI bit, I think, in 1987. Right. And this is a 1989 model, which means it's got the 88 onwards 3 slack grille. Okay. But yet we've still got GT. So yes. I don't know if that badge has been added incorrectly at a later date. Or...
It looks like the eye hasn't fallen off, as you can see.
No,
but,
exactly. These are so rare now. Like, you still see Golf GTIs of 8 valve and 16 valve persuasion in Mark II guys, but these are super rare. And in fact, when I'm looking up for Jettas for sale, period, Mark 1s or Mark 2s, they're just not around. Really? Okay. So this is super rare. But so this is in honest condition. But I'm really excited because the rarity makes it, you know, bang on more desirable than getting an equivalent Golf. Yeah. For me, that's job one. Yes. There's loads of cosmetic things. So I mean, we can start by this sort of leading edge of the bonnet here. It's all a bit bubbled up here. Yes. But I think we can probably recover all of that. I mean,
in an ideal world, it needs respraying everywhere.
That's the bit we've got to decide, is how far we go with it. Can we just tidy up the existing paint by doing sort of localised repairs?
I think when a car's sat in a lock-up garage for so long, it stays in the same place, obviously. Yeah. And you get condensation from the roof where it drips down, as you can see here. There's spots of rust
on top of the roof
where the condensation from the roof. Yeah. And I guess.
And leading edge of here, like this scuttle here. These were £11,000 brand new back in 1987. Really? And you didn't get electric windows or power steering. They were about 500 quid cost extra option. Yes. I researched, but.
Very good, because this one doesn't have electric windows or power steering.
There we are. So there we go. So non-power assisted, non-electric front windows, but. Still lush, I reckon. And the wheels look really good, Mark. They look really tidy. Have you ever refurbished them?
No, never, no.
So it's just the centre caps that look a little bit tired, don't they? The rest of them look all right. Yep. The central locking work, because again, I've looked at pneumatic central locking as a weak point on a Jetta, I believe.
It did do, yeah. And in fact, this car's came with a remote key.
Did it? Oh, okay.
It's quite unusual for a car of this age to have a remote locking.
So so paint's all pretty decent here. There's a little, like, small dent there, but nothing.
That's always
like small parking ding. The spoiler's in good shape, but your exhaust looks non-standard.
The exhaust, I bought the exhaust because it's stainless steel. I didn't know it was going to be that huge. It does look a bit hideous, doesn't it? If you look at it.
I like the shape. Like you're right, it's maybe a bit big, but that's all right. We can work on that.
There it is.
You've got a few bits with it, haven't you? Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. The TAR GTI. Thank you very much, GTI.
TAR GTI. I think let's just have a quick look. There's a 16 valve badge here, but I don't think that was on there, to be fair. I think that was, I might have bought that afterwards. Oh, okay. But as you can see, there's 3 holes.
And fuel pumps can go on these, can't they?
Yeah, this is the problem with this car. So the fuel pump, the low pressure fuel pump is in the tank. Right, okay. Sits in the tank, which...
You've got a replacement in there?
I do have one, not in there.
We've got to fit it, but
yeah, it's in that bag there, I think.
So that can be job one of the project almost, just get it running.
I would say there's a high pressure pump as well, which is under the car. Right. You need to get that working first to make sure to realise if that's not working.
Right. Okay. Process elimination.
Yeah. If that's not working, you need to repair that. Yeah. And then also you need to make sure that the injector system at the front of the with the engine's going to be okay as well. So, but I'm hoping once that's fitted, the low pressure side, it's going to work. I can't guarantee.
Right, I'm going to get myself comfortable in here, Mark, and I've got to say,
first
of all, these seats are immaculate.
They are.
You can tell you used to look after cars, well, you still do look after cars, but with this one, you clearly kept it clean. The carpets, the overmats, the sort of the side bolsters that these always start to wear, don't they? The piping starts to sort of lose its rigidity. Yeah. But these are absolutely immaculate. But does the multi-function trip computer thing work?
Yes, I'll power the car up. We can power it up in a minute if you wish, and then you'll see it's all working. Yeah, so everything seems to be working. Lights, indicators.
Is that the original radio, the Panasonic?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because they did. So some of them had Blaupunkts, but I think Panasonic was the original.
Yes.
At about this time.
You can listen to some tapes if you wish.
Love a bit of Kate Bush while driving along in my Jetta GTi, living the dream, right? So lovely, the original 4-spoke steering wheel, the thick rim. I always remember that because I had a big bumper GTI Golf and had the same steering wheel. 5-speed box, so that's good. The sunroof's got a sliding. Is it a tilt sunroof as well? Slide tilt.
It is tilt, I think.
Yeah. So a little windy sunroof
hasn't
there.
been open for a while.
Is that? Well, perhaps we'll brave that later. And I can see the headlining's just come away at the back here.
Yes. The story is that I bought the car from storage back to here about 2 years ago.
Okay.
It's been in my garage for 2 years, but I decided to take it out and get it washed.
No.
You know, I left it outside for about 6 months, and unfortunately the headlining has fallen down, and it started to fall down at the front as well.
Oh yeah.
Which is a bit of a shame, but also.
Well, it might be that we try and get the glass out anyway, I suppose, to check the surrounds, and when we do that, that's when we can do the headlining.
Yeah, sure.
But. So underneath there it is.
So no bonnet struts on this one. So
about 139 horsepower, I think, from the 16-valve engine. 0 to 16 just over 7 seconds, I think it is.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, 0 to 30, you wouldn't get away from an 8-valve. It'd be the same sort of power, but once it got past 30 miles an hour, and
these are quite revvy. There's a red line about 7,000.
Not quite that much. No.
6,000.
Have a look. See what it says. But I think it's 6.5, isn't it?
It is 6.8.
6.8, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the 16 valve, once you get past 4,000 RPM, that's when it takes off. Yeah. It's got a sort of a double power. You get power there. Once you get to 4,000, you've got an extra bit of power. So.
Yeah. And they ride 20 mil lower than a standard Jetta, I believe, and 10 mil lower than a Golf GTI 8-valve, I think. Okay. So they're sort of slightly stiffer suspension.
Right.
Well, I'm really heartened. I mean, it's been great to catch up with this car after nearly 25 years of the last time I think I saw it. But I'm really excited by the project. So don't forget, you're going to be able to see this project in the pages of Classics World magazine throughout 2024. Our friends at Machine Mart are kindly sponsoring the project, which is going to be seen elsewhere as well throughout some of our other motoring titles. So stay tuned and give us a like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment. Maybe there's some things you have spotted that we should be getting on with during the project. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
This video is proudly sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Give them a call on 01480 400 889 for an insurance quote on your classic car. And don't forget to click the link below to enter their latest competition.